Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Why don't I prefer taking an ex back? Yes, today's topic is why I don't want you to reconcile with your ex. See, I personally feel we all can see what's best for us. We all can decide which relationship is the best for us, and we are the best judges when we are not in that emotional trauma, or we are not thinking that this is the only person on this earth who was my soulmate, and just the relationship didn't work out means the world has ended, the world has collapsed, and now my life would be of no meaning. I'm worthless. This person was the only person who made my life meaningful, who was everything to me. Personally, I have a very different opinion. When a relationship ends, of course, you have lost a part of you. You were very much invested into that person, you loved that person, you were connected to that person. So when you lose that person, a part of you is gone. Now there is nothing we can do to fill that void. There is a void in your life, in your heart, which you want to fill. You know that relationship has its own pros and cons, and you know that it wasn't working well, things weren't going good between both of you, but still you, after, because that person has rejected you, relationship has ended, now you think that was everything to you, even though sometimes even you felt that we should end this because this is not working. But now, because you are not the one who initiated the breakup or who took the first step, and that person did it, now all you want is that person back. So right after breakup, when we are in that emotional trauma, we try to look for each and every advice on the internet. Every person we talk to is about them. We only imagine them inside our mind, inside our heart, and we just want them back to fill that void, to get rid of that pain. But do you think that is this a permanent solution, or am I just doing it to get that temporary relief? Will it work in the future? How long you are going to go through that same trauma again and again? Reconciling with an ex is completely your idea. You should decide. You should be your own judge, and you should take that initiative whether you want that person or not back in your life. You should not look anywhere else for the answers to this question. You should not be asking me or anyone else on the internet whether you want that person or not. Because see, a relationship ends for different reason. If you think you people ended it because life got in the way, or you had certain misunderstandings and it was not something that very bad happened between both of you, and you ended it on a very bad term, then you should not even consider getting that person back. Why would you want to be with someone who never understood your worth, who never valued you at the first place? And how do you expect that that person will value you again when you reconcile with them? Do you want to go through the same trauma again and again throughout your life? And why don't you understand, when you take that person back, even though if you take him back, there is a part of you who will always remember how this person cheated you, how he or she lied to you, and how they manipulated you all the time. You would not be able to forget the way things ended. That is why I never ask anyone to be friends with their ex, and I always say go into no contact as soon as it ends. Even though if you have made some phone calls, you have made some messages just because the relationship has ended, and you were trying to explain it to that other person how sorry you are for things you haven't done and how badly you want them in your life. Now it's time to normalize. Now it's time to think clearly. And while still they are all like in your mind, it's you who's hovering over them all the time, it's time you sit back and think, why do I want to reconcile with the same person who hurt me once, who left me once, who dumped me like anything, who never valued me, who never thought of working things out. And in the future, it may happen again. So going into no contact is not about that person, it's about you. The moment you enter into no contact, you get a clear picture what happened. You need to stay away from that person completely so that you can realize your own worth, your own value. And in that time, if you think that you don't need this person anymore anywhere in your life, then you have done the work. And if down the line in the future that person comes back to you, you can consider them as an option, but not as a priority. If you get someone better than them, of course you should move on with that person. It's always a good idea to try something better. So guys, that's it for today. I hope that I have answered what you wanted to know. This is an email which I have got, and this is what I think. Personally, this is my view, that reconciling with an ex is not a very good idea if you think that person was not right to you. Think before you take any step. It's your life. It's you who decides. With this, I would say goodbye, take care, have a great day, eat well, sleep well, and exercise sometime. Bye-bye. Hello everyone.